Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into my Goody Haul report for the first week of August of 2011. Today is Saturday, August 6th, and the end of the first week of August. And where have I been? Well, other than a few sighting videos I posted, I haven't really posted a video in the past 3 or 4 weeks. Actually, I haven't been involved in the YouTube community or any fun community for that matter, just due to the heavy workload at work. And ooh, there goes Haldir. He just went down. I'm sorry, I'm watching Lord of the Rings playing in the background there, and I just saw Haldir bite the dust. Sorry. And I've just been very busy at work, and I've been involved in a project for the past year, and that finally went into production implementation just last Monday. And for the weeks prior to that, we've been very busy getting the system ready up to the very last minute, working long hours and even into the weekends. And just really had not had any time to do anything fun. And it's still pretty busy, but I've had a bit more free time to make videos such as this one here. And I got to thank everybody that actually left a message on either my channel or a private message asking where I was at. It feels good to be missed, I guess, that people actually are thinking about me, I guess. But I gotta thank everybody that was wondering where I was, and all the well wishes. Thanks everyone. But again, I just have not had any time to make any videos. But that's not to say that I haven't been getting some goodies. Over the weeks that I've been gone from the tube, I've been getting some goodies. It's really only during my lunch times at work. That's the really only free time I've had to actually look for stuff. And I did pick up a few items, and since I haven't shot any Goody Haul reports, they've been accumulating. And I have a whole bunch to share with everyone. Now, to get started here, we have here Munchkin number 2's frequent assistant and I guess an ongoing guest in my unboxing videos, Angry Bird here, the black colored Angry Bird. And around the middle of July, before things really started heating up at work, we spent a weekend for my wife, number 1 and only's birthday, and we took a trip down to Santa Cruz. And while we were there, we were playing lots of the games, lots of the arcade games, and they had a whole bunch of Angry Birds as prizes, which was kind of neat because now Munchkin number 2 here, this was his only Angry Bird plushie or friend here. And I was thinking about actually ordering more online, but since we found these prizes at Santa Cruz Boardwalk on the arcade games, it saved me the trouble of ordering online and paying for shipping, and we decided to play these games to see if we can get some more Angry Birds to go with Munchkin number 2's friend here. And we did, and I'm glad we played these games because we got here a yellow one and a white one here, because a lot of the games were about $1 and we were winning most of these games. A lot of those vending machine claw grab type of games. You even got this little porker here, and of course the red one. Now I don't know where he has a blue one too. I don't know where it's at. Munchkin number 2 must have taken it and lost him somewhere in the house. But kind of neat. A lot of these were only $1. I think one was 25 cents. So certainly saved the money from ordering it online. I think these guys were selling anywhere from $10 to $20. So, but Now Munchkin number 2 has a lot more friends. I don't know if these guys will make it into our unboxing video, so I'm gonna maybe have to limit him to his guest here. But I thought it was kind of neat. We had a great time at Santa Cruz. Spent the day there, and it was kind of cool. Now continuing on here, I got some books here I've picked up. I missed quite a few weeks here and there, so I don't have all the books that I wanted to get, but got a nice advertisement here. I did pick up this Batman and the Outsiders, the final issue, and the cover here represents, I guess, a homage to the very first issue. It looks very similar in design with the Batman stance there, where he quits the JLA to found the Outsiders, excuse me. But the final issue, I guess this is in preparation for the reboot on the DC Comics universe, or comic line, I should say. We have here a JSA number 53. Unfortunately, they will not be part of the reboot. We have here War of the Green Lanterns Aftermath, number 1 of 2. And I did pick up part 7 of War of the Green Lanterns, although I think I already have this issue. I may have picked up a duplicate, I'm not sure. I have to dig through and find out. I also have here Green Lantern Corps number 61, Green Lantern Corps number 62, and Green Lantern War of the Green Lanterns number 67 right there. In DC Universe Online Legends number 11 and number 12. I think I'm missing number 10 this issue. And we have here Batman Detective Comics number 880. I know I'm missing a few issues prior to this one, and this is a very nice cover, by the way. I really like the artwork on this one. And looks like I have a free DC Comics number 1 here, detailing the reboot coming in September on there. Looks like a lot of these pictures were from what I've seen on the web, previewing all the new line of 52 comics. And I got a Game Trade magazine number 137 here. Now on to some more goodies here. One thing I like about the summer is the summer resets in a lot of the mass retail stores, because they put a lot of stuff on clearance. And one of those stores, of course, is Target. And I did pick up a few goodies, especially on clearance, such as this one here. Iron Man, the Vault or Hall of Armor collection that had the base. This one was reduced down to $2.67. Now I already have this one here, and I decided to go ahead and pick them up since they were cheap for the bases. I don't know, maybe do some sort of display for a Hall of Armor type of thing on there. Not too much left. I did see a whole bunch of the Mark 1 and Mark 2, but for whatever reason they weren't clearance. I'm not sure why. Hopefully they will go on clearance, and I'll pick those up on there. And speaking of bases, I did pick up these. These are the Iron Man 2 Arc-Light. This is more of the role-play items. You stick this on your shirt or chest or whatever. And I picked this up for $1.74, and you press the button here, and it makes lights and sounds on there. Pretty neat. And I was thinking about using this as a base as well for some display. For Tony Stark's armory, I don't know. And I picked up 2, that's all I could find. Hopefully I can find some more. Especially at these prices, I think they're pretty neat. Now, some more clearance items. I did pick up this here. Bakugan Mectanium Surge. This is a mobile type of mobile assault, and it's for your Bakugan. And this was selling for $2.50 here, and kind of neat on there. This one turns into some sort of motorcycle. I'm not too big into the Bakugan, but I do like some of the figures on here. And one of the figures I was able to pick up on clearance was the Bakugan Mectanium Surge Titan. This one is the Zenthon Titan. And I was able to pick this up for $4.48. These are originally selling for about $18, so nice to pick this up. I did pick up the blue one very early on when this first came out, but waited for the other ones. Actually, there were really only two that I saw, the blue one and this one here, so I really waited for this one, and finally came down in price. And I was over at a Walmart to see what they had, and I found some more Titans. I guess these are some newer Titans, but when I scanned them, they were on a clearance price. I don't know if these got mixed up with the earlier Titans, but I was able to pick up a Phaser Titan here for $9, as well as the Raisin Titan. These two Titans, I believe, are about a month old, I think. So these are actually pretty new. I think they just got mixed up with the older Bakugan Titans, and but it did scan for $9, so I was pretty happy about that. So I've got 4 Titans now, which is kind of cool. Now back to Target, I did pick up this here. Let me just get this out of the way here. And this is a pretty neat item. This is a Imaginext Villain Robot. Now, this particular robot has been reskinned several times. I think the original version of this was a Good Guys police robot, and this was reskinned as a Green Lantern type of robot. Now, I saw this in the 75% off aisle at Target, and this was selling for only $5.48. And I really like this design. It's a really cool design for this robot. It's pretty neat, and it comes with this bad guy here. But I think this is a really cool designed toy here, and it's very, very neat. So I have a feeling, though, that Munchkin number 2 is gonna probably walk away with this thing and probably won't see it for quite some time, because it's a pretty neat thing, and he likes pressing this button here that it's got some light up features and sound, which is pretty neat. He really likes this, so I'm thinking that this may disappear quite soon. Now I also did pick up a few more clearance items. I got here a JLU figure, and now I don't collect JLU that much. I did when this set came out years ago, with the very first wave that had the Justice League with the display bases, and but that's as far as I went in collecting these guys. But for the clearance price of $250, I couldn't pass these guys up. This one here is Power Ring. I think he's from Earth 3, from the what is it? The Crime Syndicate of America, which I think the DCUC versions of the Crime Syndicate's coming out soon on the 5-pack. But I guess this one here is the JLU version of Power Ring, and he comes with this neat construct here, and I'm hoping this will fit other figures, but we'll see. But got this for $250, and I could not resist picking this one up. This one here is of Sinestro, and a really cool looking figure there, for $250 as well. And also picked up a Plastic Man, which is kind of cool because he has a second version of Plastic Man in the shape of a steel girder there. It's pretty neat, and I really do like this Plastic Man figure. And also I did pick up this here, a Superman with that Starro on there, or not sure, yeah, Starro on there. I guess it has him controlled there, and I think that's detachable, so that's pretty neat, and that's $250. Also at Target, I did find this, here. This is a Transformers Dark of the Moon space case. A Target exclusive. They have a line of Target exclusives with these Cybertronian markings on the figures, and this one was pretty interesting. A lot of them were bumblebees and jazzes, movie jazzes that were, and RCs. But I found this one on the shelf, and I don't know if this is a rarer item than the others, but there was only one of this, and I thought it looked pretty neat. Of course, this is a remold of Terradive, I believe, and but it looks semi-translucent. It's kind of cool on there. So I picked this up for $10, and last couple weeks ago, excuse me, and we saw the new releases of the Hero Factory, Lego Hero Factory, and I decided to pick up a few. I haven't picked up any of the Hero Factory items in quite a while, actually. But first, I did get this here. This is a Lego City jet ski. It was actually a free item at Toys R Us if you had ordered a certain amount of Lego items, and I got this one for free. But I did order, purchased this here, Lego Hero Factory Inferno 3.0 on there, and as well as Bulk 3.0. So this is the new line of Hero Factory, I think Series 3 it is. And I did pick up a few from the Series 2, the Next 2.0 and the Surge 2.0. Now I already have these two sets, and I purchased an additional set because I wanted to build the combiner figure of these two particular figures, and instead of dismantling my Surge and Next, decided to just go ahead and purchase these two to build the combiner figure there. And some more Hero Factory items. Now, when I found out about the 3.0 series, I realized I'd never picked up any of the villains from the 2.0 series. I'm not sure why I didn't. So I went ahead and picked up the Series 2 villains. Here we have Nitro Blast, and oops, excuse me. We have here Waspix, which is pretty neat. And that's actually, I'm sorry, this is part of Series 3, so that's a new one. But more of the 2.0s. I did pick up Drill Dozer, and of course Jetbug right there. Now for the 3.0s, I do have Waspix here, and also picked up Raw Jaw, which is kind of cool, and I also picked up Fangs. So I'm building more of the Hero Factory figures, and with this resurged interest in them, I did start playing around with some mocks, and I'll have a video of one I did posted pretty soon. And I'm going to break it off here real briefly because this is about halfway through, so I'm running out of space on my video card here, so we'll be right back. Okay, I did say I was halfway through, right? No, of course, this is just a plain catch-up on all of the past 3 weeks of goodies that I've been able to accumulate, but continuing on, at a comic shop, I did pick up this here. This is the DC Direct JSA of Kingdom Come Superman. Now, the chances of ever seeing an Earth 22 Superman for my JSA lineup are pretty much nil, I would say, especially with what's going on with DC Universe Classics. And after Wave 20, they're going to get rebranded and most likely focus on the DC reboot of characters. And chances of seeing an Earth 20... Well, I plan to use this as an Earth 22 Superman, not a Kingdom Come Superman, but the chances of seeing this version of Superman are really, really low. And unless Mattel gets the subscription going, but the way that looks now, I doubt that might happen. Hopefully subscription level will pick up where it'll reach 100% by, I think it's next Friday, but I think it's sitting at about 33%, about a third of the way there, and with less than a week to go, I'm hoping that we'll get enough subs to do a subscription. But if we don't, I have this figure here as one of my JSA figures in my display, and I'll use this version. He's a little bit taller than the DC Universe Classics versions of the figures, but he's Superman, so he's an exception. So, but I did pay $16.99 for this set. I've seen this online for about as low as $10 to $12, but with the shipping it evens out. So decided to go ahead and pick this one up here. And some more Marvel figures I did find. I found another Cable Marvel Universe figure. This one here is without the Baby Hope. So I'm deciding maybe not to open my figure with the Baby Hope. I cannot find... It looks like they're not releasing those figures anymore. Looks like this is the running change version without the Baby Hope. So I'm thinking about keeping the Baby Hope one in package, and gonna open this one here. Actually, I did find two of them. I'm not sure what I'll do with this second one here. I'm still undecided. But picked those up for $7.99. And over at Toys R Us, I did find this here. This is a Iron Man Armored Adventures, the animated series of Mandarin, and wasn't too keen on picking this figure up when I first saw him, but I saw a video. I think it was from Dumbass Reviewer, hang loose by the way, and I saw his video and I said, oh, that's actually a pretty neat figure. So I decided to go looking for it, and couldn't find one for a while until recently. And this one was on sale for only $5. It's got a gimmick on there, unfortunately, and some limited articulation, but still a neat looking figure. If not for a Mandarin, for maybe a generic villain on there. I really like the swords, the stone swords here. It's pretty cool on there. But for $5, I got that. And I'm also not too much into the Fiercest Foes Spider-Man line. But there are some figures on there that I had to pick up. And I found this one at Toys R Us. This is the Monster Claw Carnage. And I've really never seen a Carnage in 4-inch form, so I decided to go ahead and pick this one up. It looks pretty neat. I like the paint scheme on this one. It's actually very nice. Unfortunately, the wrists and I think the ankles have no articulation, which is too bad. Because this would have been a really excellent figure if the wrists were able to bend up and down, but it looks like it can only rotate at the forearm there, and I don't think you have anything below the knee on this guy. But still, it's a pretty neat version of this figure. I really like that one. And some other Fiercest Foes, well, I guess they're no longer called Fiercest Foes. They've gotten away from the cards and the Fiercest Foes moniker. It looks like right here you can see I picked up a Sewer Clash Lizard on there. It's a pretty big guy for this scale, and you can see that the card is no longer back there, and they've dropped the Fiercest Foes that used to be on the packaging. I guess they gotten away from that, although it does mention fiercest foes in the description here. But I was able to find a lizard. From what I understand, these are harder to find, so I'm pretty lucky to have found this one here, as well as this guy here, and that's the Stinger Strike Scorpion. And the thing about these fiercest foe, or they're not called fiercest foes anymore, but about this line of Spider-Man figures that are looks like they've gotten away with some of the articulation, as I mentioned with the Carnage figure, and this one is no exception. This one has no wrist articulation and probably no ankle articulation, but seeing these guys on the pegs are really nice looking, I have to admit that. And this, I don't know if you can see on that figure, he's got translucent eyes in there, and you can see some eyes beneath it. It's actually pretty neat, especially for a figure this size to get that onto a figure. It's pretty cool, and I really do like this attachable tail. And I think you can bend it in several directions there. I'm not sure. It looks like you can. But pretty neat design for a Scorpion on there. And I'm very glad to have found those figures. Now, I also have here, looks like I forgot this one, another Marvel Universe figure, Human Torch, of him with the Flame On version. I've never seen this version when I got back into the hobby, and I think this is a re-release of a variant, and I'm glad they Hasbro has re-released this, because this is a pretty neat looking figure. I really like this figure here. It's got the older style articulation, but still it's a very nice looking figure with the translucency on there, and I'm glad to have found this figure. And this was, I think, $7 or $8 at Toys R Us. Now, speaking of Toys R Us, you may have seen some of my sighting videos. I did show some items I found at Toys R Us and other stores, and I didn't mention whether I picked it up or not. I just realized that after re-watching some of them. I didn't mention if I had picked it up or not, and here is one of those, and I did pick up the Mortal Kombat Raiden figure, and in that sighting video I had found two of them. One that was really screwed up on the figure, mainly two right feet and a lower torso that was on backwards. And as you can see here, I picked up the other one. Now this one is okay. It's got some paint app issues, but definitely the lesser of two weevils. Or sorry, that's from a movie reference. Decided to pick this one up, and I have not seen any of the Mortal Kombat figures since then at Toys R Us. Because I've been looking forward to getting the other two, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Smoke is, I think, in another wave. Or rumored, I guess. I'm not sure. But I haven't seen any of these three since I picked this one up. And I don't know if Toys R Us is going to continue stocking this, or maybe another shipment is on the way. I don't know. But I'm glad to pick this one up. And the other find in that same video, of course, was that X-23. And did I pick it up? Of course. What do you think I wouldn't? Especially since I did not have the Apocalypse of Build-A-Figure part. And this guy here, I do have an X-23 already, the black version that I picked up off of eBay. But I don't have the purple version here, and it looks like it's a completely different head sculpt here. Or maybe it's a different hair sculpt, I don't know. It's definitely a different painted version of X-23, but I really did pick it up for, of course, Apocalypse part. And this was on sale after the clearance price. I think it was $12 or $13, which is, I think, a pretty decent deal, especially for a figure this old and still in the package. Online, I see this set for as cheap as, I think, $10. But of course, with the shipping, it comes out that this price here of $13 to be cheaper. So of course I'm not gonna pass up on this figure. Yeah, I don't know if this set was a return or if this was in the back of the warehouse, but I'm leaning towards somebody had returned this, because the Toys R Us that I picked this up at was not even, the building was not even around when this figure set came out. So I heavily doubt that this set was in the back. I think it was a return, and I think this here might be a KB sticker. I'm not sure, it's peeled off, but anyways, I'm still glad to have this in the package here and picked up. It's pretty neat. Now, some other items I did pick up at Toys R Us. I did pick up another Harvey Dent figure. I already have one courtesy of Hung 17688. Hang loose, by the way, and thank you. But I decided to go ahead and pick up another Harvey Dent, mainly for the body here, and plan to pop off the head for I don't know, for Lex Luthor or maybe a Tony Stark, and just keep the other figure as a Harvey Dent figure. So I may pick up more of these Harvey Dent figures if I can find them. Just mainly for the body of here wearing a suit. You can use this figure for a whole bunch of different type of characters and figures. So kind of neat. And also at Toys R Us, I did finally pick up these guys here, Lois and Brian, the last two figures I needed to complete my Family Guy unit. And these tended to be peg warmers at the Toys R Us that are in my area, and that's why I haven't really picked them up until now. But they're starting to thin out, and I decided to go ahead and pick these up while they were still there. So I finally have the main family unit together, and it's pretty cool. I did not know that Lois was a Toys R Us exclusive. I just noticed the sticker there now. But finally have the rest of the family on there, so pretty neat. And these were $11 each. Now, a lot of folks tend to rip Toys R Us for their prices, and yeah, they do have figures and toys that are overpriced compared to other retailers, but they do have other stuff that are cheaper or not even available at other stores, such as this right here. I was able to pick up a Ninja Gaiden 2 Ryu Hayabusa figure from the video game. Now, this figure here is a re-release of a NECA figure, and what's cool about the NECA re-releases are they're not too expensive at all. They're only this one here was only $9.99. I think this originally sold for maybe $12 to $15, so really neat find at Toys R Us for a really decent price, $9.99, and lots of points of articulation on there. Very, very cool. And what's even cooler, I thought, what I found was this one here. Another re-release of a video game figure by NECA. This is the Legacy of Kain, the Soul Reaver. And this here's the material version, or material plane version of, I can't pronounce this guy's name. What's this guy's name? Is it Raziel or Raziel? I can never pronounce the name right. But it's a damn wicked figure. I really like the detail in this guy. And of course the articulation. This has got 24 points of articulation. And not only the articulation, but the accessories that come with this figure. And for only $10. And that's a really decent deal over here. And a really cool looking figure. And I know this cloak thing is removable to reveal his true face, which is pretty gruesome. Now, at Toys R Us, on my most recent sighting vid, you may have seen some new DCU stuff, and I just could not pass up on picking this one up here. And this is the DC Universe Classics 2-pack of Mad Love of Harley Quinn and the Joker. This is a set that I think has been rumored to have come out for the past year. There were news, or not, I don't know if it was news, more speculation that it was canceled, and I've been really looking forward to getting this figure set. This is, of course, a homage to the Alex Ross painting. It's not quite exact. On there you can see, of course, the Joker's head there. It's just a from the original Wave 10 Joker head there, and the body just repainted. It's not the with the hair slicked back like in the Alex Ross rendition of the pair of figures or characters, and it is still pretty decent. And of course we have Harlequin here, or Harley Quinn. A figure I never had. I did not have the, I think, is it Wave 2 or 3 version of the figure. And this version here, of course, is, I think, a better version based off what I read. The original version had a bluish tint to her face. This one has been corrected, you could say. And it's definitely a lot paler or whiter on the face color there. It's actually pretty neat. And this particular set here comes with all of the accessories that came with the original versions of these characters, which is really nice. And it's really cool to see these embossed design there. It's very, very neat on there. And that set sold for $31 at my Toys R Us. Now, another sighting video you may have seen or may not have seen. If you want to check it out, take a peek at some of those videos. Was a Walmart finding of this guy. Now, this is the Halo Reach vehicle set of the. This one particular one is the rocket launcher with the Spartan JFO figure, and these sets have been selling for about $30 at different places. Yeah, I think Target and. I think Target is selling them for $21 or $24, and Toys R Us is selling them for $29, which is about the price of the vehicle itself, the Warthog. And I really did not want to pay that amount for this set, and I decided to wait to see if they ever went on sale. I never saw them on sale until just recently. I don't know if this was a sale or not, but it scanned for only $21, but only $11, the price of a single figure. And a really, really great deal. And I don't even have a Warthog, so I don't know if I ever will plan to purchase one in the future. But if I don't, I'm going to use this rocket launcher as a weapons platform instead. Just put this set here on some sort of base, and it'll be a weapons platform for me. But I not only picked up the rocket launcher, but I also picked up the gauze cannon here, which scanned for the same price of only $12, so it's kind of cool. And these two sets are part of Series 2 of Halo Reach, and I don't know if they were discounted because of the new series that came out, or not Series 2, but Series 3, the new Series 4, and I'm not really too interested in getting too many figures out of Series 4. I'm not really into the generic figures. I'm really into it for the named figures and the bad guys. And one of those is this guy here, the Brute Miner. And I initially passed on it, this Brute Miner, when I first saw it. At the time, I really wasn't planning to pick up too many figures from Series 4, and I wasn't planning to pick up the Brute Miner. But I saw it, passed on it, and regretted it, because after seeing a few vids on this set, I changed my mind, because the detail that went into this figure is actually pretty nice, and I really didn't notice it the first time I saw it. And then when I tried finding another one, it was not easy to find. I really, I don't know if you could see the detail on that. You could see he's got some tattoo markings on there, and that jaw on that figure opens and closes, which is really, really cool. And I really like the detail on the skin of the figure. It's really cool. And I found this guy at Target for $11. Now, the one figure that I've been looking forward to, of course, is the Elite, and because I'm an Elite freak, I really love the Elites out of this series, but they're just not easy to find. And but I did finally find one at a Walmart of all places, and found the Elite General. And this is a really damn wicked figure. I really love this figure here. Not only for the extra armor, but just really the sculpt, and of course the paint on this guy. It's a standard Elite figure, but just really decked out, and it's really, really cool, and it's decently painted as well. It doesn't show as well on the video screen, but if you see this guy in person, it's really, really cool. And I did find this at a Walmart, of all places. Walmart doesn't have too many Halo Reach. Well, they had these guys at $12, but other than that, they just had a lot of the peg warmers, really. And to find this guy at Walmart was pretty neat, and it was only $12 on there. But I probably won't purchase any more Elite Generals. See, he is a general, so I consider him more of a unique character than most of the other bad guys. So I probably only purchased this one. I doubt I'll ever find another one at the rate I'm finding this guy. But this is my casual peek into my Goody Haul report. Just more of a catch-up for the past 3 weeks. But this is my casual peek for the first week of August of 2011. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.